everybody, Dr. Jen here. Today I wanted to take a second to address what I think is a great question that came in from a parent this week. So the question was, how do you make it clear that some challenges should not be tackled independently? Even adults need other adults to share an umbrella now and again. And I think that is a really fantastic question, so thank you so much for asking that. And at the Umbrella Project, we do focus on kids being able to tackle their own challenges. But what I think is really important is twofold in this. The first is that from a parenting perspective, we talk about when kids are young, they rely on the umbrellas around them for protection. And what that really means is that a child's umbrella is small and developing. So as parents, we can learn a lot just by looking at the ratio of rain in our child's life to the size of their umbrella. We do want them taking on their own small challenges along the way, but we don't want them to be continuously overwhelmed by the amount of rain in their life, not having an umbrella big enough to cope with the amount of challenges that they have. When that happens, what develops is a sense of anxiety in a child where they feel like they're trying to cope, but time after time, it's not working. And that will lead them to rely on poor coping skills instead of the positive ones that we're trying to teach. So as a parent, you can just observe your child and really try to make judgment calls along the way of how much rain they're facing and how much protection from you they actually need. So we have these big umbrellas that we can hold over our children, and you know, when we do that too much, that's sort of what gets into the idea of helicopter parenting or lawnmower parenting, overprotecting our kids. But we can choose to use our umbrella selectively to help protect our kids as they need it. And we want them to know that we are there for them and that they can reach out and ask when they need some extra shelter and support. The other piece that we talk about a lot in the Umbrella Project is the idea of a strong community. So what you ideally want for your child's community, is that they're surrounded by people with strong umbrellas. So when we're building this really great set of coping skills, and the people around us are doing that too, it's inevitable in life that we will all need a little extra help sometimes. Some storms are way too big for one umbrella to weather. I don't care how strong your coping skills are. We need each other. And this is a really important concept that if we have a strong community of umbrellas around us, when one person is overwhelmed, there are lots of people to come in and help to protect that person when we all have those positive coping skills. So I hope that addresses some of those questions for you. Please continue to reach out with all your great questions, and I'm looking forward to an awesome year together.